I have been allergic to seafood since childhood, but my brother loves seafood the most. So every time my parents cooked, the table was always full of seafood, and I could only eat plain rice. Because from the moment I was born, I was my brother's medical tool. My brother had leukemia since he was young. My parents decided to have me, to use my cord blood to save him. My brother survived, and I became the extra person in the family. 20 years passed in the blink of an eye. I fell in love with a girlfriend who had an eye condition. We agreed that we would officially be together after she regained her sight. But on the day her bandages were removed, my biological parents knocked me out at home
and let my brother impersonate me.
to become the first person she saw after regaining her sight. So when she opened her eyes, she saw my brother. She gave her whole life to him over the next 3 years. I kept trying to explain the truth, but all I received was disgust and rejection. When my parents forced me to go abroad again, I agreed without hesitation, because only if I left could my brother marry her smoothly. That was the real reason my parents wanted to drive me away. The flight was scheduled 7 days later, which happened to be their wedding day. She who knew nothing even personally handed me the wedding invitation for her and my brother. I knew that once she learned the truth, she would regret it for the rest of her life, but I still wished them well just as they were leaving. I saw a chandelier about to fall. I instinctively rushed forward to protect her, but she protected my brother first. The chandelier smashed down on me when I woke up. I was lying in the hospital. There was no one by my side. The whole family wasing my brother. Seeing this, I was discharged and went home and tore up all memories about her into tiny pieces. My brother and the girl came back. When they saw me tearing photos, they thought I had finally accepted reality. They pretended to invite me to my brother's birthday banquet. I did not respond and slammed the door shut. The next day at the birthday banquet, my parents spent $100 million to build momentum for my brother. The girl even lovingly gave half of her company shares as a birthday gift to my brother. She believed that during her 3 years of blindness, it was my brother who stayed by her side. Then she publicly put the engagement ring on my brother's finger at the moment they kissed. I could no longer hold back my tears. My brother took the chance to ask me where my prepared gift was. I took out a wristwatch. The girl immediately became excited because during her blindness, she often touched this watch on my wrist. She remembered every texture clearly, afraid the truth would be exposed. My brother immediately said I stole his watch during the struggle. He deliberately acted pitiful to gain sympathy. The girl stood on his side without hesitation and accused me of stealing the watch. I reminded her to think whether my brother had worn it recently before I could finish speaking. My father slapped me across the face. My mother picked up red wine and poured it over my head, saying I was slandering my brother. The girl was even more convinced I stole it. She snatched the watch from my hand and put it on my brother's wrist. That day, my father whipped me 99 times under family rules. He only stopped after beating me until I was bleeding heavily. I went alone to the hospital to dress my wounds. This time, I finally saw through the true faces of the girl and my entire family after being discharged. I tore up the US flight ticket my parents booked for me and secretly bought a ticket to Australia. Then I went to the office and handled the agreement to cut off the parent-child relationship, put it into a gift box, and prepared to give it to them personally on my brother's wedding day. I also took out a USB drive. Inside were the secrets between the girl and me that she only told me during her blindness. If she heard it, she would know who her real boyfriend was. I had countless times taken the USB drive to find her, but she never listened, and even had security throw me out. Finally, the day I left arrived. It was also their wedding day. I personally handed the gift to her, then turned around and left. However, at the moment I left, this wedding was destined to be unable to continue.